Thank God that's over.
That's it. We're done.
Ah. What a night. What a night. Welcome everyone, welcome to round 3 of the AOR Super Formula League. We are at Twin Ring Motegi, a foggy Twin Ring Motegi this week. A track that I didn't own until a couple of days ago. It's one of the few pieces of content I didn't own on iRacing, and well, I'm surprised it's taken me so long because I think this is a very well slept upon track. It's very technical, but it has a nice flow to it, in my opinion, especially in a quite high downforce car, which the Super Formula is. But the pace that I've got just doesn't translate to kind of how I view this track. It's just, yeah, I don't know how some people are finding the pace here. It's strange, and it's completely racking my brain to my complete frustration because I hate being so slow. But yes, we have 2 opportunities tonight to try and claw as many points as we can our way. As you know, if you're keeping up to date with this league, we had round 2 at Spa last week, which was just a single 50-minute feature race where really we were very up and down. We ballsed up our qualifying and yeah, started kind of out of position. Then we ballsed up the grid procedure and started from the pits. But it was a blessing in disguise because we missed all of that carnage in lap 1. And yeah, we had our ups and downs throughout the race as well. So we're sitting 6th in the championship at the moment after 2 rounds. And well, today, as you know, sprint race and a feature race, points are on offer. More points in the feature race compared to the sprint though. And yeah, just it's a round this week where I'm just hoping for some top 10 finishes, if I'm being honest with you, and yeah, maybe get some freebies from some incidents ahead. So yeah, let's head into this. Let's see what we can do. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button, turn those notifications on, and let's head into that one-shot qualifying. So here we are entering the back straight of this one-shot qualifying lap. We've already completed half of this lap as we head down into the last sector. Hard on the brakes on the 100 ball marker, trying to touch the apex, but we get a bit of understeer, braking a bit too late, trying to throw the car out wide into this last very difficult tight chicane. Lots of time to be found there from myself personally. Not overly happy with that lap. A bit of time left out there. Let's see where we end up. Wow, that is slow. That is slow, man. 29.4. I'm over a second slower than Rene. Jesus. Well, as I said, like, my pace here this week is not great. So in the end, it was actually P10 we qualified, but I will take that. I am aiming for a top 10 here as I lack the pace. So just hoping for a clean race, and well, we made sure we had plenty of fuel in the car this time, so no pit lane starts. Here we go. My clutches weren't working. It's one thing after another in this league. My wheel, man. I think my wheels absolutely had it. I pulled the clutches in. Surprised the gears are working, to be honest with you. I can't even put on the pit limiter. Oh no, I can. And I'm pretty sure I got damage. Yeah, required repairs 8. Oh, honestly. One thing after a fucking another with this thing. They're not working. Mate, what an absolute shit show this is. What a horrible start to the evening. A wheel failure, a mechanical issue, and yes, unfortunately that meant that while we did get back out there and complete the race, we finished in P20, which doesn't gain us any points in the sprint race. So we head on to the feature race where we have now fixed the wheel, and hopefully we don't see the recurrence of the same issue, and more points are on offer in this 40-minute feature race. Let's head into quali. So coming to the end, 3 of 3 qualifying laps here for this 40-minute feature race. As we come under the bridge, only a couple of corners left, just this tight chicane. Once again, how can we do it in a very foggy twin ring Motegi? On throttle, across the finish line, currently sitting 11th. Where can this time put us? .8. I mean... how are those? I don't understand where they're making up over a second. Or a second. It is crazy. Absolutely crazy the pace some of these guys have got. So in the end, qualified P11, hoping once again for a top 10 finish. Same mindset as the sprint race, but hopefully minus any mechanical issues. Let's go.
The track temp is 22.
Right,
the air temp is
good.
19 Celsius. 40 minutes. Stay calm. Focus. Green, green, green.
Fuck!
The stewards have called us into the pits for repairs. We don't have the data.
My God! That's all on me. It's all on me. How's it gone like that, though? I don't understand. Oh, I can only apologise to fucking Philip. I can only apologise to Philip. I am so sorry. So guys, we can't gloss over what just happened. I wish I could, but I can't, because that is by far my worst start in this car since it came to iRacing, and I had to do it in a league race of all places. And what's annoying is that I had a good initial getaway, as you can see. No wheel spin, on full throttle pretty quickly, and here I am committed to going on the inside in between these two cars because a gap has formed and I've made a good start. However, the car in front of him, who is in front of me, with the yellow luminous livery here, has made a poor getaway. And this, unfortunately, slows down the car in front of me, who also has a pretty good getaway. And, well, what happens is that in that split second, I've made a decision that, oh, that gap is going to close. I am going to be just in a wedge there. And, yeah, going to cause a big crash. So I'm going to go around the outside. There's plenty of space here. I'm far enough back, I think, for me to move around him, all the while keeping my foot on the throttle because I've made a good getaway. And, well, the key here is that if you keep an eye out on my steering angle, while I've moved the car to the right, and I still don't think I've moved the car far enough to the right for the weight shift to be all the way over to the right-hand side, I move the car straight to the left, and this is where the rear end just comes round on itself because it just goes. There is not at one point, and I vividly remember it, there is not one point where I could have saved that. As soon as I moved the steering to the left, it went. The rear was out of control. And look, maybe there's a combination of dirty air here as well. People have said cold tires. That's possible, but I think that's less of a contributing factor compared to the weight shift, or the perceived weight shift, and the dirty air. I think those are the two contributing factors, And yeah, people in chat at the time who were very experienced in open wheel cars also were a little bit confused by it. But hey ho, lesson learned. I won't be doing that again, to say the least. But it was so frustrating. And well, I'm not a quitter. I'm not a quitter, guys. So with a fast repair available, we waited for the tow, we waited for the repair, and we got back out there because there are still points on offer, and 40 minutes is a long race. It's nothing to do with the gears because the wheels didn't spin. It's the movement of just turning left. It's like all downforce just went off the rear. Like I had no.
Exit's clear.
I had no rear wing. But we're a lap down. Now there are still points to fight for because top 25 get points. So we just got to hope for freebies and that people crash. But it's not my night, no. But you haven't. This would definitely be a drop week. A drop week for me. I'll get practicing for Aragon early next week so that I don't have the same outcome here. Oh. P17 in the end, guys. Thank God that's over.
P17, that's it. We're done.
Ah. What a night. What a night. So, P17 in the end there, guys. As you can see, we were the last of the finishers. Everyone below us disconnected from the race. So, only a lap down in the end, considering, the start of that race. But considering we came out in P22 and finished 17th, that's 5 positions that we gained just from sticking in it. And yes, that could be the all-important result that could matter in getting a decent finish in this championship come the end of the season. So yes, let's go have a look and see exactly how many points we scored and where we are in this league. I expect myself, of course, with a poor showing this week, to have moved down the league. Let's see how far down we've dropped. Right, P10. Okay, only 4 positions dropped because we were 6th before this. So not great, of course, dropping from 6th to 10th. But in the grand scheme of things, it looks like we've scored 9 points because we started on 50. Obviously, some big changes here. Lennart is up to 4th place, 7 positions gained. Lars is up 4 positions. Rene is, of course, look at that, how many wins he's got already after his poor showing at Spa last week. Definitely made up for it. Eric, a good showing from him as well. Liam's down a few positions, as well as Max, myself, and Masiej. Yeah, we had some very poor results there. 2 DNFs for Masiej, and well, my 20th was like a DNF, and 17th we still scored points, so 9 to be exact. But yeah, we need a better showing at Aragon next week. Another track that I haven't raced, I don't own, so I'm going to get practicing very early, and I'm going to make sure that with that one opportunity, that 150-minute feature race that we have next week, I make the most of it and claw my way back up into maybe the top 5. How many points are we away from top 5? We're about 12 points. So there's not a lot separating us. Rene and Eric obviously got a bit of a lead at the moment, but yeah, there are 3 drop races as well, remember, throughout this season. So there could be 2 right there that are dropped. So yeah, still all to play for with only 3 rounds into this season. So yeah, looking forward to it. Let's see what Aragon has in store for us. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button, turn those notifications on, and I'll see you next Friday for the next round of the AOR League. See you then. Bye.